Welcome to NewsHit. If you're new to this story, then click here to see our summary of what's happened so far. An early day motion has been begun in Parliament calling on Sussex and other universities to oppose moves to turn universities into businesses and students into consumers. The motion has to date been signed by 20 members of Parliament. Monday 25th saw occupiers call a national demonstration at Sussex attended by over 1,000 protesters, including students from UCL, Exeter, Manchester, Warwick, Bristol and Portsmouth. Despite a statement saying that campus would be open as normal, early on in the day all campus cafes were occupied and closed, the whole of Bramber House was closed by the university, and wooden slats were put on some Sussex House windows. Police were on the scene who at one point found themselves being kettled. UniTV was down at the demonstrations, which kicked off in Library Square.
Hello, this is Sophie Howard reporting for UniTV. We are back in Library Square, which is the location of today's National Student Demo, which has over 1,000 planned attendees on the Facebook event. Students have been coming from all over the country, with free bus services coming from universities like UEA and UCL.
Here today in the site of management and farthing to join this crowd with this campus.
It's not just a local dispute about terms and conditions. This campaign has revealed the reality and implications of privatisation for all of us working in education. This campaign has revealed the reality, and that reality is the worsening of workers' conditions under the guise of new management lingo and apparently expertise. And its implications are the entrenchment of secretive, top-down and unilateral decision-making in the public sector. But coincidental or not, and let's not give them too much credit, this manoeuvre didn't take into account a few zealously determined student and staff activists.
Our hospitals, our universities, we need to take them back from free market capital, we need to take them back from the fuckers. Roger Morgan, Michael Farthing, we're coming to get you!
We have just learnt from a spokesperson at today's demonstration that workers at the University of Sussex have formed a pop-up union in a bid to halt the outsourcing of their jobs on the campus. The union is made up of members of 3 recognised campus trade organisations, as well as supporters from the Bramber House occupation.
The demonstrators proceeded along the familiar route from Library Square around campus, chanting, waving banners and lighting flares.
Today's protest, which began in Library Square, has ended up at Sussex House. It is now the largest demonstration so far, and we are into the 6th week of occupation.
Solidarity forever! Solidarity forever! Solidarity forever! Occupation makes us strong! Money for the buses! Get out! We know what you want! Money for the buses! I don't care!
Some of the protesters broke down the glass doors of Sussex House, resulting in the departure of the remaining staff inside.
Many additional police officers have been called to Sussex House, where today's demonstration has stopped. Several of the protesters have broken into Sussex House through force, and there have been suggestions that they are planning to go to the Vice-Chancellor's office.
No peace! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace!
Police made a second attempt to enter the building, this time through another entrance.
Charlie, just form the perimeter around! Form the perimeter around!
We'll get security on the left.
Get Bravo in first! Bravo! Charlie in! Number off! There's one in! ACC
Riot police have gone in through the back of the building, and we hear that everybody inside has barricaded themselves in. Also outside there is a fire which is setting fire to documents from inside Sussex House.
Bloody late as usual! Your exam results.
The national demo on the Sussex campus there. In a statement, Sussex Police have said no arrests were made during the protest. However, a full investigation has now commenced to identify those responsible for any offences that were committed. Meanwhile, over the course of the day, the Facebook group Stop the Disruption of Sussex University lectures and seminars more than doubled in members, passing 250. I spoke to one of them earlier. I'm joined by Jason Wells, a member of the Stop the Disruption of Lectures and Seminars at Sussex Facebook group. Jason, what prompted you to join this group?
I felt very strongly about the amount of lies that were spread by the protesters. I feel like the facts that they used to build their cause was completely unjustified, especially for the means, especially when it comes to disrupting educational resources. Public services that are actually publicly funded are actually being inhibited by the occupiers, so I don't think it's the most constructive way of making a change to management.
So would you say that the occupiers should be seeking other political methods to get their point across?
If you write a decent business plan, business letter, you can change legislation. It's all about the numbers. They don't. I haven't seen a good, decent number argument.
Well, and is that not because the university is doing everything under wraps and undercover and not involving anyone in the consultation process?
Should the university involve people in the consultation process? It's involving consultants and other business professionals.
Meanwhile, the university has sought a High Court injunction to claim possession of the campus, which would ban campus protests until September and could bring the occupation one step closer to an eviction. The courts have ruled in favour of the university, making many of Occupy Sussex's events illegal. With eviction on the cards, it seems that the occupation's days may be numbered. We'll keep you updated, but that's it from this special news update. Goodbye.